We're a day closer to real football being played. There's more stories coming out. We're going to talk, as always, on every episode about the running backs again. Folks, I hope you are getting excited. I hope you're enjoying Hard Knocks. What's happening, everybody? Christian Pedersen back with another episode of Seahawks Digest, the show where we bring you daily content. Right now, just running down the onslaught of stories that are happening every single day. And as I said on every episode, I promise you, we will talk about the running backs. Bar none. There will not be an episode, at least for the first 3 weeks of this year, it seems, that we're not going to somehow fret and stress over the running back situation. If you want to follow along, like, subscribe, comment, share, all those other YouTube buttons are always what I'm supposed to tell you within the first 2 minutes of every episode to press. The first story I've got for you today, let's just get right into the running back discussion. That is, Jadarian Price is back through walkthroughs. He had been out with some lower body contusions, little bangs, little bumps, little bruises, tore up from the floor up, not necessarily injured. He is, like I said, he's back doing the walkthroughs. So this is non-contact. He's out there with the ones is what is being reported. And I got to assume that means we will see a little teeny weensy bit of him against the Cowboys. Just to ease him into things, but I don't think we are going to get a huge workload. Not gambling advertisement, but I'll just say through the, if I was a betting man, I'd be five touches or less, just in a little bit to get him into the speed of NFL football. I think this is interesting, and it is a positive note to see him back this quickly. I'd assessed it earlier of saying that when he was at Notre Dame, he didn't play every single down. So he's just he's acclimating a little bit to it. And some of you rightfully in the comment section are like, well, what do you think he didn't practice? You think he just never got tackled? No, but the NFL isn't college on a lot of different levels, including the fact that in practice, you're a 22-year-old not going up in a college practice situation. 18 to 22-year-old going up against 18 to 22-year-olds. If you were a rookie in the NFL, you're a 22-year-old who all of a sudden is getting pummeled by grown-ass men, 30-year-olds who have been training at the NFL level for the last couple of years. So no matter how tough anybody is, I think all rookies go through some degree of physical acclimation. So I think that's where we're at, is that Price is probably on the, he took his first little bit of baptism by fire and is working his way through it, working his way back into the rotation. Next person to talk about injury-wise is Torrey Horton. Missed a good chunk of last season after really kind of bursting onto the scene. He is getting rave reviews out of camp, and he's been cleared. He is back there. I don't think there is any lingering injury, but there is always going to be a question when somebody misses the end of a season with a large injury about just what are we getting back here? And the quotes seem to be really positive about him, that he brings a skill set you don't really have. He's a little taller, lankier. He's a speedster. That Sheed is also a speedster too, but he doesn't have the length that Horton has. Excited to see if he can stay healthy. That'll be the big question for him. I hope he can, because this receiving core is stacked if he is there. So no questions about the existing health, just a general worry going forward. You can't ask for a better, clean bill of health type of reception. And to talk about how he is a speedster with some size, I don't think he's ever, I think it goes JSN, Sheed, everybody else. There's a gap there even between, it's probably JSN, Sheed, then everybody. You know what I'm trying to say. Not that Horton's going to unseat somebody for the number 2 spot, but when you start then looking at, Cooper Cupp and Jake Bobo and Torrey Horton, Emmanuel Henderson, all very good receivers still for Sam Darnold to have options, but kind of low-key all different types of receivers. And so I will be very curious to see. There's a million questions about what Fleury's offense is going to end up looking like. But one thing that I just have immense curiosity about is the running backs. It's been kind of discussed that in the absence of Sharps, this is going to be something where they're going to put guys in position to do what is most reflective of their skill set. So are we going to see that same thing with the running backs, or as the running backs with the wide receivers? Is this going to be something where Torrey Horton maybe is only out there for plays where he's on the outside running some, take the safety off the top and, be clearing out for the underneath and flip that to, like, I don't even want to get into too many of a hypotheticals, but you get what I'm saying. Like, is this going to be something where they just say, hey, here's our 1, 2, 3, 4, this is it, we're going to stick with these guys and Sam's going to make it work? Or we're going to have some flexibility and fluidity to just be like, hey, we might not see Torrey Horton out there for an insane amount of different formations, but when he's out there, you just got to give him respect because he's absolutely put in position to be insanely lethal. Unknown until, like, this is if you haven't thought on it, great, drop your comment. I don't even know if we're going to know until the regular season starts, but it's going to be a lot of fun to watch it slowly unfold. One thing that is not fun to watch is the gosh darn disrespect that is being paid towards the Seahawks in the power rankings. NFL.com released a fresh new set of them today, and my goodness, even at number 3, just cannot get any. Okay, I need to calm down. You guys are on my side in this. You're all Seahawks fans, but what the hell, man? Just like, how do they get themselves so set on Kenneth Walker leaving in free agency and Sharbs being injured, translating into us not being ready to repeat as Super Bowl champions? Above us are Denver and the Rams, and the Rams is, to me, so clearly a just an LA hype of they want this team to be good, so the powers that be are trying to will it into existence that the Rams are the best team in the NFL. Get out. Can somebody please in the comment section, like, actually provide me with some sort of quantifiable understanding as to what made us 2 slots worse than the end of last season? Bud Clark leaving? Kenneth Walker leaving? What are we talking about? I don't see it. I don't get it. It bugs me. I need to bring it to you as one of the headlines for the day. But, like, we're talking about 9 good receivers, 36 good running backs, 200. Like, we have so much freaking talent on this team that I should be happy with being number 3 in the power rankings. Like, it's not like we're talking about Deshaun Watson and the problems the Browns have or some BS. But at the same time, it's just like, dog, get out of here with that nonsense. That's what I got for you today. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment, like, subscribe, share, all those other buttons. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon.